Okay, so I'm not a comic book reader. All right, I've never really been into it. I just recently started to get into the whole comic book thing. You know, like around the time the Iron Man came out, I actually went to go see Iron Man in the theaters. I've never read a comic book. I didn't own comic books. I wasn't really. I was more into wrestling as a kid and football and stuff like that. I wasn't really into comics like that. But I around 2007, 2008. Well, yeah. I think the first superhero movie I watched was the original Spider-Man. I don't think Blade counts, to be honest. I don't think that counts. But because it might. But the first superhero movie I can remember watching was Spider Man, and the first one I actually remember going to the theaters to see was the first Hulk movie. The first one I went to go see. So I'm not really well versed when it comes to comic book characters. But as you can see here, this is America Chavez. Now I don't know much about her character. I know very little. I play Marvel Puzzle Quest, so I know the character from there. But I think this is supposed to be the Latino version of Captain America. I assume she has the stars and stripes on her clothes. Her first name is America. It's not really, I guess, hard for me to deduce that this is supposed to be a parody of, or not a parody, like a copy of Captain America. Okay, so let me say this. I've been saying this since the end of Infinity War. Okay, there will be an all-female Avengers movie in the coming future. I'm talking all female. Like they tested it out they tested it out in Endgame, where they had the prominent female characters, like Rescue and Black Widow and Captain Marvel, and they had those characters kind of join forces. They tried it out in Infinity War 2, where they had Black Widow and Okoye, and they had Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. If I said Black Widow to the in-game thing, my bad. So I'm like off the top of the head with this, and I'm trying to rush because I'm currently playing a game and I'm trying not to get kicked. So they tried it out in those first two movies, right? They tried it a little bit in Infinity War. They gave you a little bit of it where it was two or three of them against, the one alien or whatever from the Black Order. And then they tried it out even more in Infinity War, where there was like nine of them, and they were all trying to get the gauntlet to, I think, the van or something like that. So, they've been trying it. They've been trying to test it, and it hasn't been going over. It's coming. It's coming. They're already transitioning Thor out of the position of Thor, and they're going to try to, I guess, move forward with Jane Foster. That's what I assume this next movie is going to be about. Is about him, I guess, passing the torch, so to speak. They're going to find a way to do that. With the death of, hold on a second. All right, sorry, I had to take a little bit of a break. So back to what I was saying. I was saying that they're going to come out with a movie. They're already starting to replace characters. They have, from what I hear, I don't even know if it's confirmed yet, but people were making there were some people that were making I guess predictions that Daredevil and She-Hulk, because there was supposed to be some kind of court aspect to the next Spider-Man movie, which I don't know how true that is, but until things start to leak a little bit, I think that will be a little more confirmed with it. But I can see them bringing out She-Hulk in this upcoming Spider-Man movie. All right, I can see them doing that. All right, and I'm waiting for Riri Williams. Okay, like I said, I'm not well versed in comic books, but I do know that Riri Williams, after Tony Stark died. Sorry, after Tony Stark died, he kind of like passed his everything. He passed everything on to her, from what I understand, and she was supposed to be like this genius and everything like that. And he was more of a mentor to her. Sorry. All right, so I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play this game and do this at the same time. All right, so You get what I'm saying? Like at some point they're gonna come out with. They're already turning everybody either gay, black, or fucking a woman. Like they're just turning everybody. So do not be surprised. The next Avengers movie we get is, or the next couple of Avenger movies we get, one of them or both of them could be an all-female Avengers movie. I think I'm all but done with. I think I'm done with. I don't know why I said all, but I think I'm done with the whole Marvel thing. I think it's past. It was fun between 2008 and 2018. It was fun. It was a wild ride. It was a joy. But the one thing that I don't do is I don't support agendas. Like, I don't know. If a movie has a political turn, or if a movie is trying to make some kind of social statement, because that's just what the movie is trying to do, that's fine. If it's in that category. But if a movie is supposed to be about one thing, but they keep introducing all of these other subplots in there that has nothing to do with what the movie's supposed to be about, that's when I kind of don't want to. I don't want to entertain it. Now, people said the Wonder Woman movie was a good movie. I actually own the movie. I just haven't watched it. I bought it as a part of a bundle with Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel and stuff like that. So I have the movie. I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it, to be honest. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's a female lead. I have no problem with that. Growing up, one of my favorite movies to watch was The Fifth Element, and we all know Milla Jovovich was, the star of that movie. She was pretty much the appeal of the movie. So it's not like I have a problem with it, but I don't support agendas. I don't like Black Panther. I thought Black Panther was just shit. I still haven't watched Captain Marvel. I just don't. So, and this is the word of advice that I have for these comic book guys and people that are into these movies. Stop watching them. Stop spending your money on them, because they don't care if you aren't into it. If you're not into everything that they're trying to push, they don't care. As long as you keep spending your money, as long as you keep going to the movies and supporting this shit, they're going to keep putting it out. This is the same thing I said to the people that play Madden and they complain about Madden. Just don't play Madden. Don't buy Madden. Don't fucking spend extra money on Madden. Just don't play Madden. Same thing goes with 2K. If you don't like what it is that they're doing, just stop buying it. But see, people keep buying it. It's like they're paying for the satisfaction of knowing that they're right. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so that was pretty much it, man. Sorry. I'm trying to play a game while doing this, while it was still at the top of my head. But that's my word of advice. Just don't go support the movie. Don't go to the movies. Don't pay for the movies, because as long as they're making their money, they don't care if you don't like it. And I don't think people understand that, because you never hear anybody talk about it. Everybody talks about how shit the movie is, how terrible. Like, I was waiting for the Black Widow movie for a very long time, like before that they actually announced that it was going to be a thing. I've been waiting for it for a very long time, and I was kind of disgusted that they gave Captain Marvel a movie before her. Like, I was kind of disgusted that because also the Wasp got a movie before her too, because that second Ant-Man movie was supposed to be a combination of the two, which in part is her movie. Like, how do these characters who came after her, who hasn't been involved as long as they are, they're not even as likable as she is, like, how do they get a movie before her? So, like, I've had a problem with it for a long time. I finally waited for the movie to come out. Now that the movie is out, I kind of don't want to see it anymore. It's partly because I hear that it's bland. It's not even doing the character justice enough for me to want to spend $30 to watch it. To even spend less money to go see it in the theaters. So I'm just gonna choose either to watch it when it's free, when I don't have to pay for it, or I just won't watch it at all. I still haven't watched Captain Marvel. I have no interest in watching it. I still didn't see the rest of Black Panther. I have no interest in watching it. So that's it, man. Just stop supporting it, and it'll stop.